The second race, of course, switching to Formula One, concluded in Saudi Arabia, and no prizes to guessing who reigned there. Max Verstappen set the track on fire. He seems to be in a league of his own, replicating the same dominance that he had shown in 2023. The Saudi Grand Prix victory was, in fact, his 100th podium finish too, so quite an achievement that. The Jeddah racetrack in Saudi Arabia did not put Max Verstappen in too much trouble, making it 2 wins out of 2. But there's a lot of trouble brewing off the tracks. That's put Verstappen and Red Bull in a bit of a bind and a collision course of sort. And at the center of it all is team principal Christian Horner. Not only is his image going through quite a bit of an overhaul in the public sphere, no thanks to all the allegations of misdemeanor, but the latest challenge that is putting Horner in the hot seat is keeping Verstappen in Red Bull. Horner keeps denying the allegations of misconduct made by the female employee against him. After giving him a clean chit and squashing the allegations and disregarding the email leak, Red Bull has now suspended the female employee who had raised these allegations in the first place. This seemingly irrelevant episode has not just revealed a power struggle at the heart of the Red Bull saga, but it's a battle now between Christian Horner and the company's motorsport advisor, Helmut Marko. We did tell you about this some days ago. Horner and Marko don't really see eye to eye. And now more and more, there are enough indications that it could also be about the friction between the Thai majority shareholders and the Austrian minority shareholders. And now Verstappen seems to be caught in the middle of this. It's also because Max Verstappen and his father, Jos Verstappen, are part of the Austrian minority shareholders. I'll explain. Right in the middle of this Horner drama, fresh reports over the weekend emerged about Marko on the verge of being suspended. Helmut Marko on the verge of being suspended from Red Bull. This over allegedly leaking information about the investigation itself. But Verstappen had come to his defense. Hence, all these reports quietened out. The rumors died down. This came a day after Red Bull suspended the female employee who had made those allegations against Horner. So it is an indication of some sort of Horner, who has the backing of Thai stakeholders, is trying to force Marko out. Horner surely wants to secure his own survival and his position, and the best way to do away with all the rivals or those who are standing in his way. Marko has been quite outspoken about the Horner saga over the last many days, and getting him out would have helped Horner's case. But as the rumors started doing the rounds, Horner had to clarify his position.
The rumors about suspension were news to the team as to anybody else. Helmut is a contractor to Red Bull, so it was an issue between them and we weren't part of that discussion. I have known Helmut since 1996 and he has played an important role over the years. Coming up to 81 years of age, he is still motivated about F1, which is a positive thing. My relationship with Helmut is no issue. He is always outspoken, but that's Helmut. I'm not quite sure where the rumors permeated from. It is not something I have been involved in.
He's obviously sidestepped from the issue and denied any connection to it, but whoever is challenging Marko's position is playing a high-risk game because the consequences are unimaginable. Max Verstappen is close to Helmut Marko, we have established that, and has been pretty vocal about it. And it took Verstappen's intervention to make Red Bull take a U-turn on the whole Marko situation as well.
It's very important that he stays within the team. If such an important pillar falls away, that's not good for my situation as well. So, for me, Helmut has to stay, for sure. I always said that what is most important is that we work together as a team and that everyone keeps the peace. And that's what we, I think, all agree on within the team. So hopefully from now on, that is also fully the case.
So indirectly, Verstappen made it clear if Marko leaves, he would leave too. And since the Verstappen exit clause is linked to Marko, a blip there would certainly make the situation a lot worse. Horner, of course, is wary of that, but seems like he isn't really all too bothered by that possibility.
It's like anything in life. You can't force somebody to be somewhere just because of a piece of paper. If somebody didn't want to be in this team, then we are not going to force somebody against their will to be here. That applies whether it is a machine operator or a designer or someone in one of the support functions that runs through the business. We are a team and no single individual is bigger than the team.
Yes, we hear you. Nobody is bigger than the team. But losing someone like Max Verstappen would be a massive setback, the defending champion. Horner has repeatedly said that there is a line that can't be crossed and that he is now a cleared man. But the Saudi Grand Prix weekend has reiterated that this controversy is not dying down anytime soon. That we haven't really seen the end of it all, because now everybody is involved in this matter. The stakeholders, the team principal, and the world champion driver himself. How long can the stakeholders in Red Bull continue to back Horner, and at what cost? What are they willing to forego for Christian Horner's presence? These are important questions that Red Bull needs to answer. Horner may act all nonchalant on the matter and portray a very cool image there, a cool situation that's presiding in Red Bull. But let's be honest, deep down, he too knows losing Verstappen is something Red Bull can't have and don't want to afford. And it'll come down to him.